This is Louis Sinclair, director and partial cast of Dungeons and Dragons and Christianity.
And I'm Mark Murray. I was in it.
So, what to say? The film came out pretty much as I intended. I mean, to start with, took 2 shoots. This was on the second shoot. I didn't have enough of the room itself, mostly just us inside it.
It was a pretty bad day when we filmed it the first time.
Oh yeah, we didn't even know which location we were using necessarily. As you can see the wide shot there.
My name is
We didn't know there was a room there.
No.
We found it on the day and then recorded the whole, pretty much the whole thing based around that room in the end, which obviously wasn't in the plan. This is my mum, Shirley Rizza. As she says, Christian, pretty, yeah, she doesn't go to the church every week, but she's still pretty dedicated to it. So
She goes enough.
and she talks about my dad, who was a big D&D player. So, and I'd known, I've heard over the years of these American ridiculous notions. I've seen Mazes and Monsters with Tom Hanks, which it's all about him going mad and not understanding the difference between reality and fiction, which, I tried to get across in this. This shot's supposed to kind of be like the, someone, going through the woods not knowing what's going on. I'm now talking about the Chick Traps, which was, are you familiar?
I've read a few of them. It's been a while since I've read this specific one that you're mentioning.
They're essentially hardcore Christian comics. And this one in particular got really famous in the 80s, and it was about 2 girls, well, as I'm saying in the thing, play D&D. One of them kills herself because her character dies,
Over the character, yeah.
We play D&D
Weekly for
and
years.
we have lost a couple characters, not many, but
3?
it happened. I mean, I've retired characters. It's half the fun of it is being able to play a new one. It's the idea that you get so attached to one that you flip out and kill yourself.
Take
over
it
It's
upon
just
yourself
so,
to end it. I don't think that's realistic at all.
Uh,
What's the point, though?
Honestly, my mum only has a vague idea of what it's about.
Yeah, an
because she got
understanding.
it through me and my dad and both my sisters even play a little. We can see Monty asleep there.
Yep.
I wasn't sure if I was going to allow him in the film, but he was behaving himself, and I thought, I don't know. I think it makes the scene look a bit more interesting. I mean,
Ties it together.
it's hard to make an interview look interesting, I think. At least with the skill set I have. It just, the simplest way is just to do it as one static shot, and hopefully make the more interesting shots the rest of the stuff as we're about to get to. Here we go.
This took a lot of doing.
this was maybe our, I think, 8th shot in the edit.
I think I burnt
The amount
the
of
match
times
down
Mark
so many times.
and Scott, our other cast member, didn't light the candles was hilarious. But honestly, shooting was a lot of fun. But it was grueling. It was what, 8 hours?
8 hours. Pretty cold.
Cold, raining sometimes.
Raining. We didn't even catch that on.
No, it
on
would have
the
been
audio
nice for the
either.
audio, but it stopped raining pretty much as we did.
We thought it would come through, but
But no, those were a lot of retakes there. Maybe, 7 or 8 I think I ended up with for most of the shots.
quite a
Except
few good
for
ones though.
the final one, because we did not prepare as well as we may have should have.
No.
In the shot coming up, you see the character sheet being ripped. We only had 3 with us, so it was we have 3 shots. We have to get at least 1, and I think it went really well, that shot. Again, there's a lot of interview. I think one of my biggest issues with making this film was the idea that it's got to be a documentary and not pure fiction. And obviously I enjoy the fictional stuff a lot more. But I mean, my mum can talk for a long time, and I think the stuff she says is really interesting.
This is just extra.
These things have to happen.
Well, obviously I was going through the whole dichotomy thing of it. Leading up to this moment, it's, hey, we're going to kill this guy.
Leading to the death as you
We're going to
draw
kill
the
this
sword.
guy in real life. Scott Milton's about to be killed.
And then suddenly, have you brought the cheese?
And then music cuts. Cheese and bananas. And now the music fades in, and we got the new kind of joyful, calm deal. And
Getting back into the happiness of the game.
and the lighting could have used some work. It really.
So let's dig in, yeah?
We had a lot of lighting issues using a torch. and
Limited
stuff.
limited
The
candles.
torch ran out and then broke. We only had a few candles. Yeah, the room was very small. I don't know if it's obvious from the thing how small the room really
The
was.
camera was only a few feet back from us, really.
Yeah, the camera getting even in there was a struggle, but I think it turned out quite. Again, the lighting could have been improved, but
We did have to work on it a bit, but I think overall in the end it came out okay. The best we could have got out of it.
I think maybe if we'd had another cast member, I could have been strictly behind the camera and maybe done a few more slightly dynamic shots, zooms, pans. Obviously, I've got them in other parts of the film.
Yeah,
But
we were stuck
primarily
with
B-roll
cast and everyone was in it, so it was play and do what you
Yeah,
can.
we had. I mean, not to ramble over COVID, because I'm sure everyone is, but obviously that did make things harder. We couldn't have a big group of us.
On the surface.
Ooh.
But this is where I tried to get my more dynamic shots in, and it's a bit basic, but
At its core,
Work with what you've got, yeah.
yeah. I
we
mean,
went
I've
up
got
there.
the audio was nice. You can hear the river going.
making friends, making memories.
I don't know how I feel about the script still. I think it's a bit sappy, but this is maybe my favorite bit though. I just really enjoy the whole fade out
Fade
of us
out.
talking of our voices and the obviously it getting
Back to
darker.
us, get back into the actual fun of it.
Oh, there we go. Credits. Shirley
Yep.
was herself.
There I am.
Mark
witness.
Murray is witness, and I am the master. My producer Ryan McFarlane. That's my lecturer. He was very handy in the editing side of things. That's us at the end of the film already. I guess.
I think you worked out pretty well.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. Cut.